Okay, so the basic idea here is that I'm going to roast the lyrics of Havana by Camila Cabello while also being educational at the same time. Why am I doing this? Is it so that your parents will allow you to watch? No, it's because there are two things I love doing, making fun of things and educating people. And it's YouTube, so I could be a unicorn if I want. What? And for you Camila Cabello fanatics out there, don't worry, I don't hate her and I don't hate the song. Let's go ahead and get started. And the first line of the chorus is Havana, ooh na na. Ooh na na, not actually words, and it's also a super easy way to rhyme with Havana. Look at you taking those shortcuts, Camila. Now this next line is actually really interesting. She says, half of my heart is in Havana. Notice the repetition of the H sound? That's a lot of alliteration. Pretty artistic if you ask me. And then the next line's kind of cool too. He took me back to East Atlanta. There's a lot of t and k sounds in there that gives it this sort of choppiness that's balanced out by the na 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 at the end. Also, it's hilarious that she uses the word Atlanta because it has nothing to do with Havana. The only similarity it has is that it rhymes. And so this whole story where she meets this guy, it doesn't actually matter where he's from because all it had to do was rhyme with Havana. What other words could she have chosen besides Atlanta to rhyme with Havana? Half of my heart is in Havana. He gave me his dirty red bandana. Half of my heart is in Havana. We went back to his cabana. Half of my heart is in Havana. He taught me how to play piano. Or you could have done Montana, Savannah, Sultana, Louisiana. Half of my heart is in Havana. He mistakenly thought my name was Hannah. Half of my heart is in Havana. I'm writing a Christmas wish list to Santa. Yeah, I guess I kind of understand why she chose Atlanta. The very next line though, she contradicts herself. First, half of her heart was in Havana when it was convenient and she wanted all those H's for the cool alliteration, but now my heart is in Havana, it's all there now. Make up your mind, gosh. There's something about his manners. Notice that you have to use a southern accent to make manners rhyme with Havana. Also, how confusing could it be? What is it about his manners that is so intriguing to you? He didn't walk up with that how you doing. What in the heck is wrong with saying how you doing? When he came in the room, which you'll notice is the backup vocals singing, and all of the backup vocals in verse 1 rhyme with each other. When he came in the room, but I can't without you, that summer night in June. That imperfect rhyme is giving it a sense of continuity and unity over the course of those backup vocals, which makes them feel like they fit into the song. She sings, he said there's a lot of girls I can do with, which is kind of a clever rephrasing of the phrase, I can't do without you. And then in the backup vocals we hear, but I can't without you. And then she says, I knew him forever in a minute, where she's juxtaposing two opposites, forever and a minute, which is a mentally interesting picture to have to think about. That summer night in June. And then we hear, and Papa says he got mallow in him, which is kind of a cliched image. The father doesn't like the guy that the girl is going after because he's got mallow in him, which is Spanish for bad. She doesn't use any other Spanish words in here because she is marketing it to gringos, and so she has to pick a word that we all maybe learned in high school Spanish. And then we get into the pre-chorus. We hear a lot of oohs, and then she sings, I knew it when I met him, I loved it when I left him. Notice the mirroring of those two phrases. I knew it when I met him, I loved him when I left him. There's a lot of imperfect rhymes and assonance going on in there, and it sounds really cool because the two phrases, they kind of mirror each other and are doing similar things sound-wise. And then we get this really cool old-timey image where she sings, and then I had to tell him I had to go. No matter how mysterious and entrancing he was, she has to go back to Havana. No other place that rhymes with Anna is good enough. Not Montana or Louisiana or Indiana or even East Atlanta. Not even West Atlanta. And the bridge you can kind of take or leave. It's just completely repetition, and it's sort of like a chance for us all to stop having to think about lyrics, and we can just hear a lot of na na nas for the most part. Oh yeah, and then there's some really good ooh ooh oohs at the end too. But that leads into my favorite part to make fun of, and while I have some respect for Camila Cabello as an artist, Young Thug's verse is bull crap. All right, so this dude named Jeffrey, don't know where he comes from or why he matters, but he's just graduated, fresh on campus. He then rhymes campus with manners because he slurs manners. He says campus, manners. Oh yeah, you can totally make any word rhyme with any other word if you're willing to mispronounce it completely. I have to take out the garbage. I am sitting in front of a Canberra. There you go, I just wrote some Young Thug lyrics. While mentioning East Atlanta and manners shows a connection between his verse and the rest of the song, something that rap artists will do a lot when they drop a verse on a pop star's song, he totally lifts her rhyme. He rhymes East Atlanta with manners again. Camila Cabello already did that, bro. He's very fond of the simile, bump on her bumper like a traffic jam. Hey, I was quick to pay that girl like Uncle Sam. Why? Why? Wait. Pay that girl like Uncle Sam. If he's singing from the perspective of Jeffrey, which he seems to be doing, and this is the dude from East Atlanta who meets Camila Cabello, and he's paying her, does that mean that Young Thug is calling Camila Cabello a prostitute? Probably not, because Young Thug doesn't know what he means. He's just rapping random garbage about nothing. I just stole some lyrics from Camila Cabello, and now I'm gonna rap about grinding on somebody. And now I'm rapping about a prostitute. Pretty soon I'm gonna be rapping about bacon. Don't believe me? It's coming. It really is coming. Shawty craving on me, get to eating on me, probably means that he's supporting her financially. She waited on me, Shawty caking on me, got the bacon on me. He's a really talented lyricist. He just rhymed on me with on me 7 times. This is history in the making on me, huh? Okay, all right. Yeah, you know what, that's enough trashing of Young Thug's verse. It'd be hard to trash it up any more than it already is. But what do I know? What are my final thoughts on Camila Cabello's Havana? You know what, guys? I love the sound of this song. I like how the lyrics don't get in the way of the music, but I wish that they had something to say, you know? At least she's not being cliched. She wants to go back to a place that she loves, rather than love this guy who's so mallow, right? That's sort of a kind of a unique storyline. And then it gets all screwed up by Young Thug's verse, oh well. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Is there another pop song you would like me to deconstruct or roast? Comment it down below. And don't forget to check out these videos right here. You'll love them, I promise. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again next time.